What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy CJ, aka Nolimitcj. Welcome back to the channel. Today, bruh, we're going over the best shooting badges and playmaking badges on NBA 2K22 next gen, but we're organizing it way differently from others. I'm gonna show you guys the badges in tiers rather than my badge ship, you feel me? I'm aware that, you know what I'm saying, some people have different builds, therefore you can't get all these badges. So I'm gonna show you guys the best ones you're gonna want to equip, the best of the best, you feel me? And the ones that simply just pop up more. Before we get started on this, bro, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You want some more NBA 2K22 next gen content, bro. Also that bell too, bro. It's really important, really important. Now before we get into, you know what I'm saying, the interesting part, I'm showing you guys my setup because a few people have been asking me, but keep in mind I have 44 shooting badges, so you can't really copy my setup, you feel me? That's why I wanted to kind of show you guys the best badge. But hey, you got a similar build to me? Go check this one out, you know what I'm saying? This is the badges I rock with just off my playstyle, right? This is based off my playstyle. So blinders, circus, all those good stuff. Y'all see the badges, bro. This don't mean it'll work for you, you know what I'm saying? These are just badges I use because I have 40-something shooting badges, right? But the gameplay will explain better for sure. I'm gonna show you guys the badges that pop up a lot, and I'm gonna show you guys the best badges you want to put on. Stay tuned. Now for the playmaking badges, y'all see, bro. Bullet passer, all those good stuff. These are the badges I use just in any situation. Copy that down if you want it, bro. That's the way you want to go. Now let's get straight to the gameplay though. Now hear me out. I'm showing you guys this gameplay because I want to show you guys badges that pop up. Why waste badge upgrades, right, when the badge don't even pop up, right? Like, it makes no sense. First game, I want to just talk about, you know, the badges that pop up frequently, as well as how I'd rank each of these badges, just so people with less badges can organize them. As y'all see off the rip, No Limit Move kind of moving though. The badges that you're gonna see pop a lot, you know what I'm saying, no matter the situation, bro, y'all can clearly see it clear as day. Stop and pop, sniper, hostile hunter, all those good stuff, right? Even those ones you need, you know what I'm saying, not even catch and shoot, you know, sniper really been rocking with me. And all the bots, you know what I'm saying. Sniper really is one of those badges you're gonna want to put on too. But I think y'all are starting to see, you know what I'm saying, the consistent badges pop up. Sniper, green machine, hostile, all those good stuff, right? You want badges you know you can rely on, but that also fit your playstyle. For instance, Circus 3s is one of those badges that's gonna be in our top tier list, but I know it's not everybody's playstyle. I recommend this badge for anybody, you know what I'm saying. This badge is just that good. But yeah, bro, y'all pretty much see all the badges that pop up consistently. For me, at least. I know there's some other badges that do too, which is why I'm gonna put them in different categories. Now, I think it's time we get into the categories. Right? We got 5 different categories. So we got S tier, we got A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. So S tier is like the best of the best. D tier is like the ones you don't need. You know, this is just simple things, right? So I think we might as well start with the S tier, right? Might as well start with the S tier. And right here, I'm talking about for guards, right? This is for guards, like play shots, offensive threats, anything of that nature. So if you're a guard, the S tier badges you're gonna want to have are sniper, blinders, stop and pop, and mismatch expert. Those 4 badges right there, boy, are like essential as a guard in the game. You're gonna need these badges in order to be as effective as you can be. Circus 3s is on this list, like I said, just because of the effect. Like, you can really green pretty much any shot, any fadeaway you shoot with sniper, all that good stuff is going in. That's why I put this badge at the A or S tier. I mean, sniper's a given, you know what I'm saying. Mismatch expert though, mismatch expert, it pops up even on what looks like a regular 3-pointer. If anybody taller than you is guarding you, especially y'all 5'9s out there, bro. If any defender is guarding you that is bigger than you, they're playing your hip, they're playing back, they step up late, whatever it is, bro, that's mismatch expert. I've been a big fan of this badge even since like September season 1, all that good stuff. This badge has always been good, and this badge is an S tier because it pops up when there's either a taller defender or when someone switches. So if a center's hedging, right, and they back off, even if they back off and they're trailing, it's still mismatch expert. But even if it doesn't, you know, look like it's contested, it's still gonna pop up. It's still gonna be that badge you can rely on. And last but not least, stop and pop is an S tier. What this badge basically does is after you dribble, right, you set your feet and shoot it, basically a quick stop. It gives you a boost when you shoot it, so it's like a quick stop. It's like a quick stop boost, bro. It gives you a boost for setting your feet while shooting. So this is a badge that you're gonna want to have. You don't want to fade every shot if you don't. So you ain't Ticino, right? You don't want to fade every shot, right? Last shot was a prime example how stop and pop works. All you're gonna do is just run and just, you know, set your feet, let go of everything, and shoot the ball, bro. It really just gives you a boost for quick stop, and most guards will understand what a quick stop is, and you want to make sure you're doing this. But y'all stay tuned to the spot up tier list setup I'm gonna show you guys too. Now on to the A tier badges. These are the badges that are really good to have. They're not the best in the game, but they're still badges you want to make sure you got on your player. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you be like, it's gonna put you over the edge. Alright, so for the A tier badges, these are the badges you want to rock with. Hostile Hunter and Chef. I'm really strict with this one because as a dribbler, you don't need any other badge besides these on gold. Let's see other badges for it, of course, you know what I'm saying? Besides these badges, you don't need anything else on gold realistically. Some of these badges explain for themselves, but I'm gonna explain them anyway. So Chef, for instance, Chef, is basically range extender from last year, but it's split up into 2. Chef in Limitless Spot Up. Those are the two badges that are separated in. Now, Chef is a really good badge. I think, in my opinion, it's a really good badge. You do have to be behind the hash mark, and you have to shoot 2 seconds after you do dribble moves. 2 seconds after you do dribble moves. Other than that, it won't work. But it puts you over the edge because people have to respect your shot from deep. They have to really respect your shot from the limitless range. They can't just chase you around the edges of the three-pointer, you feel me? And just go crazy. Hot zone hunter, you know, it's a given. You need hot zones, bruh. If you don't have a hot spot, it's just gonna, you know, your liability on the court almost, because you can't hit from a certain spot at a good rate. So if you're shooting consistent, if you're not shooting consistent, you have a cold spot, which means you ain't a consistent shooter. So you need those hot zones so you can hit consistently in your hot spots. And those are the A tier badges. For the B tier badges, for the other dribblers and stuff like that, the badges I'm actually gonna put here are Green Machine, Deadeye, Difficult Shots, and Catch and Shoot. Now, Green Machine's a given, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a green boost for whenever you start greening 2 shots in a row. After you green 2 shots, you have a green boost to your build. So right there is gonna put you over the edge. Deadeye is not as good as Blinders and Mismatch Expert, but it's still a really good badge to pair with it, because defenders like to close out, and you're gonna need that little boost, you know what I'm saying, to help you make those shots, but you don't need it at the highest level or any of these B tier badges. Rhythm Shooter's almost like Stop and Pop. It's like after you combo up and all that good stuff. I don't even know how good it is, but I do know it's not that, you don't need it. Like, you could shoot without that badge. And Catch and Shoot is a really good, it's a pretty good badge. Like, these are the badges right here you can rock on Silver or Hall of Fame, and they're good, you know what I'm saying? It's not like necessarily a waste, but you can get away with rocking some of these badges on Silver, or even bronze too. Now, for the C tier badges, these are badges I won't say trash, but these are badges I don't rock personally. These are badges I don't need. Lucky 7, Volume Shooter, Corner Specialist, Clutch Shooter, Limitless Spot Up. Now, let me know if you disagree with me in the comment section, if any of these should be higher, by the way. But I feel like you don't really need any of these badges to be a consistent shooter. Lucky 7's good. Like, any of these badges right here, I would never put anything higher than Silver, maybe. Honestly, I would put any of these badges on Bronze. Limitless Spot Up, I'm not saying that it's a bronze-worthy badge. It's just something I don't want to spend like 5 upgrades for. You feel me? I'm not a spot up player. You know, some of y'all might be, you know, like y'all like move out the ball like Curry, and Curry has limitless spot up, you know what I'm saying? Curry can move around with the other ball, catch and shoot from deep. That's a skill, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I don't use it personally. It's not my play style, and I just feel there's way better badges to put on, like, you know, Hall of Fame and gold than badges like these. Volume's a pretty good badge, but I like all the other badges I said earlier. I don't think you need Volume Shooter. I don't even think you need Volume Shooter at all, honestly. I don't rock it personally. I shoot 7 for 7 plenty of games. There's plenty of games that maybe Volume Shooter would go crazy on. I don't know, but I just don't need it. I can go 7 for 7 without Volume Shooter this year. It could be a really good badge, but you feel me? I don't really necessarily need the badge, like I said. But if any of you have an extra badge point, you're not using some of the badges like Circus 3, it's not your playstyle, then go ahead, slap on some of these other badges. They're not useless, and I think they actually still have use, but I just don't personally use them. I won't promote it like I use them because I don't, you feel me? Now, last but not least, matter of fact, but least, you know what I'm saying, the D tier badges. Now, this tier is the badges I wouldn't recommend rocking at all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to list the badges I haven't used yet, but I will say Slippery Off Ball, Set Shooter, bro. You do not need these badges to be effective, especially if you're, like, your position, you a dribbler, bro. You don't even need to waste your badge points on these. Set Shooter, you have to wait like 5 seconds for the badge to even pop up. You have to basically catch the ball and wait 5 seconds. Like it's like a stare down badge, you know what I'm saying? You don't need this badge unless you're trying to play around with people, you know what I'm saying? I didn't put Fade Ace on here intentionally. I know I'm missing a few badges, but I haven't used Fade Ace. That's not my play style, so I'm not going to clown people who do that. I'm not Dirk. Some of y'all might be Dirk in the comments, but I'm not Dirk, you know what I'm saying? Still a good badge. Post scorers are OP. I'm not gonna shame y'all got it. But now we on for my spot ups, you know what I'm saying? I don't really play spot up that much, but I know what it's like to be a spot up. You know, I asked to do much but catch and shoot the rock, and sometimes play the lock, you know what I'm saying? But we'll go through this one kind of quick. For the S tier badges, bro, Sniper, Catch and Shoot, and Hot Zone Hunter. Those are the 3, like, you know, S tier badges I would recommend for a spot up. Y'all know Sniper. I think we all know Sniper at this point. Hot Zone Hunter makes you more efficient at your favorite spots on the court. And Catch and Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Because that's your role, right? When your guard's trying to dodge you, when you're open in the corner, you got to hit that corner, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you're catching and shooting and making it, you know what I'm saying? And Catch and Shoot, even if you pump fake and run out, I still catch and shoot. Like, you know how Clay be like pump faking, running out a little bit and shooting it? That's catch and shoot still. Don't sleep. The A tier badges for y'all spot ups, bro. You want to go Limitless Spot Up, Corner Specialist, Blinders, Green Machine, and Stop and Pop. You want all these badges right here, honestly. Maybe not Limitless Spot Up if you're not like that, but honestly, bro, Limitless Spot Up is a really good badge. Corner Specialist, you know, those corner shooters that sometimes you have to shoot those shots. When they double team the guard and the corner shooter's right open and someone tries to pick up, Corner Specialist is going to be your best friend, as well as Blinders, because when someone's in the corner, right, someone's right up in the corner, you're going to shoot it, right? And then Blinders, when someone tries to pick up from the side, someone's going to try to run at you and pick up from the side and go right, but if someone's picking up from your hip, then you have blinders to help you out and make that corner shot. And stop and pop, because sometimes you need to pump fake, run out to another spot and shoot it. That's another role of a spot up. Big men don't have to just sit still and shoot. They can move around. My big man can move around and just shoot it with stop and pop. For the B tier badges for the spot ups, man, the badges I would recommend going for the B tier are Deadeye, Chef, Difficult Shots, and Clutch Shooter. Now, you don't really need these badges. Like I said, you can put them at any level. Chef, I don't really think you need at all as a big man, but some of y'all might like to go crazy. I don't know, shoot. I wouldn't really go higher than silver for these badges right here. If you're a big man, you don't really necessarily need them. For the C tier badges, now anything lower than these, you just don't need. I don't even know how, like, some spot ups and big man can't even get certain badges, but Lucky 7, Volume Shooter, Circuits 3s, these are badges that you don't need at all on a spot up. Volume Shooter, you don't even need this year, honestly. Circus 3s, nah, you don't really need it for a shot up. And Lucky Lumber 7 is a pretty good badge. You don't need it, but it's a good badge, you know, if you're trying to, you know, if you're down the court, already down the court as a spot up, it's a good badge to have. Anything other than that, you really do not need. Trust me, you just don't need. It would honestly just be a waste of upgrades. Now let's get straight to the playmaking badges. I'm gonna talk about the playmaking now. Now the way we're gonna be ranking the playmaking badges is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It's gonna be guard and secondary playmaker. Now for the S tier, honestly, whether you're a secondary playmaker or main playmaker, these are the badges you're gonna run. Bullet passer for sure, quick first step, handles for days, hybrid drive, and dimer. Now bullet passer, you already know this badge. This badge just throws like the craziest touchdown passes, park and rec. Such a good badge, honestly. Quick first step on Hall of Fame, or the highest you can get, honestly. Quick first step is the badge that whether you're a faking driver or you're the main ball handler, you just have to have at the max level you can. You're just gonna be a faster player in the court. Handles for days, now that's more of a primary ball handler thing. If you're a secondary ball handler, you might want to go silver or anything like that, but I rock Hall of Fame, me personally. And dimer is a really good badge. Whether you're a center, guard, you know, secondary ball handler, you want dimer because sometimes you might have to spot up your teammates and you want them to have a boost. You don't really need that boost this year. Anybody can shoot, but it's still really helpful, especially if you're the main guard, bro. You want to make sure you're running that for your teammates, bro. You're trying to win those games. I thought so. Make sure you're running that for your mans, bruh. Now for the A tier playmaking badges. The A tier playmaking badges, in my opinion, bruh, are badges that can be used on Hall of Fame, but are pretty good on silver and gold, stuff like that. Now some of the badges I would like to put on this tier are Unpluggable, Quick Change, Stop and Go, Needle Threader, Break Starter, and I don't think Floor General even makes the cut. It doesn't show the percentages. People could shoot better with dimer and Floor General. I don't think people really need Floor General like that, honestly. It's a good badge, but I don't think you really need it. So this is the badges I put on the A tier, right? These are badges you can get away with on silver, bronze sometimes, but Hall of Fame just puts it over the edge. Stop and Go, gold, or Hall of Fame puts it over the edge. Unpluggable, you know, you can't even get ripped like that with Hall of Fame. These badges right here are A tier badge worthy for the playmaking. Quick Change is one of those badges where it's either bronze or Hall of Fame, nothing else. So choose wisely based on your upgrades, and yeah, that's pretty much all the playmaking. Needle Threader 2, it's a good badge, bronze or Hall of Fame. I would recommend going either the one. For the B tier playmaking, these are what I would honestly put on the list for B tier. Ankle Breaker, Tight Handle, Space Creator, Bailout, Special Delivery, Floor General. These are the badges that you're rocking when you're trying to get like clips and stuff like that, low key, or not necessarily clips, but like you're trying to like I don't know, change the experience to your game. You don't need any of these badges to run. It'll just put you over the hedge a little bit more. Like Tight Handles, Ankle Breaker, Space Creator will give you more, like, you know, just moves that'll freeze your defender, help you get by them. But me personally, I don't need animations to score. I don't need my defender to have animations to score. It's still really good to have, but I don't necessarily need it. Special Delivery is a badge where I'm trying to get rep. And Floor General just lost his touch, honestly. I think Dimer's the better badge this year. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. Everything else, honestly, bro, I wouldn't even put on. Honestly, like, unless you have like 90 playmaking, maybe you could put on Triple Threat, bro. But I don't think you necessarily need it. It's a good badge. Like if you're playing rec or something, you're trying to like pump fake and blow by, pretty good badge. I don't use it though. I don't really recommend using it over any of those badges unless you have an extra spare badge. Appreciate y'all for the continuous support, man. We're gonna keep going up. If y'all want some more 2K22 next gen content, make sure to click that playlist right there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, on the left of your screen, and you can just watch us go crazy. You know what I'm saying, we actually have fun in this game. You know what I'm saying, y'all go tune into that playlist. Love y'all boys, man. We out of here, man.